Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, it's finally here, the biggest news since this game initially launched 2 years ago. Cards and Tankards is finally coming to the MetaQuest store. Let's go! Let's go! It's here. It's here. The game that I have loved for the past 2 years is finally getting the recognition that it rightfully deserves. In such an amazing fashion, with finally coming on to the main VR platform, the MetaQuest store. My name is TonyBigBlind, and in this video we're going to talk all about the announcement, what you can expect, and hopefully a couple things we can see going into the future before and after the release onto the MetaQuest store. If you've never heard of Cards and Tankards before, man, this game is a delight to play. Basically, it emulates the feeling of a card shop, being the first virtual reality collectible card game, not only really coming to MetaQuest, but just in VR in general. There have been some stuff similar, but nothing as fleshed out and fully created as this game is. Basically, there's no matchmaking, there's no queuing for a game. You join a tavern, socialize with people, find a match that way, peruse around, ask people for games, watch some games, hang out with friends, make new friends, just honestly everything you could want from a real-life card shop brought into the VR world. I love card games. I've been playing card games for about the past, 6 years now, at least, probably closer to 8, and I just, I struggle a lot with playing online card games because I'm missing that human-to-human interaction that you get from a card shop. But this game is able to emulate that feeling basically perfectly. Half the time, I'll hop on the game just because it's a fun environment to be in. I have my friends there, I play some battles with my friends, I laugh, I cry, we all have a fun time in the end, because it's just a super exciting game for anybody and everybody interested in trying to get that card shop feel, but at home. Whether that be on VR or on PC, since it's on both. You can play this game on Steam VR, and now, soon, coming to the MetaQuest store. Although, if you want to jump on it early, it is still on App Lab, if you know how to find it. Well, when can we really expect this game to actually hit the MetaQuest store? It's actually super soon. We're talking only about 3 weeks away on May 25th. That's only 3 weeks until this game blows up in terms of player size, in terms of hopefully funding for the game. It's just going to be a super exciting time for everybody, whether you're a new player, or whether you're an experienced player, or whether you haven't played in a while. It's just going to be super exciting to see this game rise to the stars in terms of how many new people are going to start playing it. And to go along with this announcement, the Cards and Tankards team have paired up with the Meta team to create a new mixed reality trailer for Cards and Tankards. Whether you are a player who's never heard of this game, or you're an experienced player who's played this game for the past 2 years, it's just really cool to watch how they managed to fit everything into such a condensed, less than 90-second trailer in such a good way. I highly recommend the watch for anybody and everybody who has either played the game or is interested in the game. I will link down to it in the description of this video, so definitely go check it out. You will not regret it. And now, something I just want to talk about. I'm really curious where this game is going to sort of try to go from here. There's a couple different sort of directions that this game has definitely mentioned that it wants to do in the future, and I'm really interested if any of them will come out either leading up to, the release, at the release, immediately after the release. I'm just really interested to see a couple things that I know they've definitely mentioned doing. First is a new mode. They are planning on releasing a draft mode from the things they've mentioned in the Discord so far. It is basically unknown what that is going to mean, other than that it's coming at some point. Whether it be, a traditional draft mode like in real life where you would basically sit in a circle and pick cards and then pass the cards around, or whether that be, the more Hearthstone type draft where you sort of make a deck and then you would battle until you lose 3 times to gain rewards, is still unknown. But it's exciting to hope that that is coming soon. Hopefully, maybe we'll see some of or any of these things come out with the actual release onto the MetaQuest store, because that would not only get new players interested in the game even more, but also get experienced players to return to the game to try out some of this new stuff. I know another thing that all the experienced players want is new cards. We are dying to get our hands on some new cards, and maybe this will finally be the time. Maybe they've had, hopefully they've had something cooking in the works, to say the least. Hopefully, I'm hoping they have something planned for this release. But we will just have to wait and see. Hopefully I know on the Discord, they've mentioned that they have some stuff planned, some more announcements, some contests. If you're not in the Cards and Tankards Discord, I'll link to it in the description below. Make sure to join it. You're not going to want to miss any of the announcements coming up, so definitely join it so you can follow along with this great journey. But I'm really excited to see what they have planned for the release. Another thing I know they've been floating around is finally updating the social system. Maybe they'll add more super cool animations. They have a ton already for cards, but obviously you could always do with more cool sound effects and animations. Those definitely would be just make the game even better than it already is. It's so cool to see like all the stuff they've just recently added, and so having even more of that would just make it 10 times as cool. And then of course, semi-recently, I think back in January, we had the Season 1, Season 0 Plus, whatever they called it, the second season in terms of Cards and Tankards. So I'm curious whether they will, make the release, the third season. It has only been 5 months for that other season, so maybe not that will happen. But that's a thing to keep in mind as well, that, if they announce that, you will only have that 3 weeks to get to level 100 for those rewards, if that is something you are interested in. So it might be worth trying to grind a little bit here and there, just in case they make this release another season as well. But yeah, that's really all we know about the announcement, is that we have a new trailer. It's coming out on Thursday, May 25th onto the MetaQuest store. And other than that, we'll really just have to wait and see what the Cards and Tankards team give us for the time being. So other than that, just make sure to leave a like and comment on this video with hopefully stuff that you want to see. It also will help spread this video so that even more people know about Cards and Tankards, and subscribe to my channel if you want to be updated on any content that I make in the future, as I will be definitely trying to prioritize more content, getting closer and closer to the release, especially if they have new contests and have new information about the release itself on the Discord. I will 100% be making videos on any stuff that they announce along this great journey that we will be on for the next 3 weeks or so. I think that's all I have for you today. Hopefully this sort of style was good with the, sort of gameplay in the background while I talk. I know it's not really perfect with the camera angle, but hopefully you were able to catch some fun and exciting gameplay while I ramble on about this new super exciting announcement. I hope this game grows even more in the future, and I'm really excited to be along for the journey with all of you guys. Until next video, I hope you all have a fabulous day. See you later.